Guys, we had a pretty sick collection of some modified supercars. Most of them here are modified and with some pretty cool stuff. This one behind me, surprisingly, is not modified. This is actually factory everything, including the paint. I'll tell you guys more about this in a second. Let's go through and see what cars are here. Okay, so let's start with this. It's a McLaren 765 LT Spyder. Now, this paint job, believe it or not, is actually factory paint job. So this is about a $100,000 option. If you look, it kind of fades from blue to black. And here is a carbon fiber stripe also in blue. But if you look, the side of this car is totally blue. And this side is completely black. This is such a sick spec, and even better, it has MSO Senna seats. So the best seats you can kind of get, the most aggressive bucket seats, I think, on any car. But the blue accents look sick. And then moving on from that, here's our first modified supercar. It's a Novitec Ferrari 488 Pista. Now, as you can see, it looks kind of stock because, again, it comes with so much carbon as it is. But tinted taillights, the carbon wheels from factory. But this whole front end in carbon doesn't come carbon from factory. So this is done by Novitec. And then same thing with the carbon right here on the mirror. And also you can see this little lip on the back. That's also Novitec, including the kind of wraparound for the lights. Now, next up is this SVJ. You can't really make an SVJ that much crazier, but this looks just a little bit more aggressive with all the new parts. So we have this carbon piece right here along with the ones over there. A different side skirt, looks sick, looks so aggressive. And then if we go to the front, you see a carbon fiber hood and these carbon fiber pieces, and also another carbon fiber piece right here. But man, this SVJ looks crazy in the matte black with the carbon. There's so much carbon on this car. Moving on is this Huracan STO. This one is stock right now because it's still brand new, but this I heard is going to get a full Vorsteiner kit done to it. But this military green looks so good with the white accents on the front. Honestly, I really like the spec. Now we go to this area and there's this matte black Ferrari SF90. This looks so sick. Honestly, I think matte black might be the way to go on the SF90. Personally, I'm not a big matte black kind of guy, but on this car, it just works. This car is still stock, but I'm sure something's going to come to this. But yeah, this car looks so sick. It's still brand new. I don't think it's been driven yet. It's got a matte PPF on it. It has a very metallic, flaky black underneath. Can't really see too much of that over the black. But here we have this slammed 458. The 458 aged so well. Honestly, you don't see them too much anymore. This one is on bags, but yeah, it looks sick. And this is just such a sick collection. Kind of modern cars, slightly older supercars. The fastest kind of supercar you can buy right now. But yeah, crazy collection with a good selection. Guys, it is Porsche season. Last week on Friday, we went to PTN After Dark at Fab Porsche. Today, we're going to another PTN After Dark meet. This one at Porsche of Markham. So, same thing, we have big potential for some maybe hypercars, rare GT cars, cool colors. This time though, we're taking the GT4. Last time we took the GT3RS. And last week, the GT3RS was yellow, so we wore yellow shoes. Today, white shoes to match the white GT4. It's been a while since I actually took this car to any event, so, you know, I had to kind of clean it a little bit. I'll show you guys later the outside. The wheels are somewhat clean, kind of impossible with the white wheels, but better than before. And you can tell there's a PTN going on. We didn't see really too many Porsches on the way heading this way, but now we do. So we are parked in the poor people GT car section. So we got all the 4s and the Spyders. All sick cars, obviously I have one, but pretty cool they put them all up here. And then we got some cars coming up on this side. I don't know if they're just parking up over there. Here they are. Yellow 992 GT3RS. And 991.2 GT3RS in black. So they're parking all the GT3RSs here. So far we got 3 992 GT3RSs, some GT3s, a bunch of Carreras, turbos, kind of everything. And we have Jason here with the GT2RS that we drove last time and the GT4RS right behind him. And Johnny in the GT4RS. 2 previous gen GT4s, one right here, one right there, a little bit more aggressive than mine, but you know, a little less modern. This is pretty cool, green 718 Spyder. Yeah, some more cars kind of coming in. Blue GT3RS with the MR wheels on the back. Yeah, Jason's parked right here with the 2 cars. Huge lineup for Boba because there's always a huge lineup for anything free, but just starting out right now. So this is something really cool to have in here, the 911 ST. I think this is probably the first one I've seen in person, but kind of the manual GT3RS type of thing, you know, those the Tourings, the Rs, all that, but this is kind of the new generation 911R, if you want to say. But yeah, pretty cool. Shifter apparently is supposed to be a lot more aggressive than the touring, because honestly the touring is a little bit soft. But man, this thing is sick. I really hope we get a chance to drive it at some point soon. But yeah, look at this purple GT3RS 992 with the leather to sample interior with the houndstooth inserts. Everything about the spec is just absolutely perfect. Obviously carbon ceramics, it's an RS, but man, the color is great. Look at this thing. But the most forgotten about car is right here. Honestly, I've never driven one of these, but I would absolutely love to, because 991.2 speedster, GT3RS engine, manual transmission, and the top comes off. I mean, this has to be the best driving 911. The only reason I don't really talk about it a lot is because I've never really got a chance to drive it or really experience it. But I mean, look at this open top with this, you literally cannot go wrong. But then next to that is our buddy's Carrera GT in seal gray. If you guys remember, maybe about 2 years ago, we did a video of this one and an F50 driving around. We did a little photo shoot. And then also this 918 Spyder looks so good. I think this is GT silver. Nathaniel, is this GT silver?
No.
No? What silver is this?
Platinum silver.
Platinum silver. Are they pretty much the same thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's expensive GT silver.
Expensive GT silver. You heard it here first. But pretty nice. I kind of like the non-Wisec where the roof is painted rather than carbon. I don't know, like sometimes it's nice to have paint. You don't always want the contrast. Last for the showroom is the Spyder RS. I like that it has like kind of the red accents on the roof. But yeah, honestly, sick car. Like convertible GT4 RS. I say it every time I see them, but I'd love to drive one of these. So walking back here, we have a yellow GT4 and a GT3 RS. Before we go check that out, I come back to my car and people are eating on the wing of my car. They didn't even get me any Osmos, but they're eating on my car. So back to looking at the cars. Look at this white with red GT3 RS. I really like the spec. The white looks incredible on it. My favorite kind of accent is the green, but the red looks great. And then we got a yellow GT3 RS 991.2 and a few more cars down there, but it's starting to get pretty busy here. So we got this 996 turbo here with some body kit on it, but it's pretty cool. They put the 996 GT2 seats in here. They're really wide, like honestly some of the biggest bucket seats I've seen. Looks like a yellow carbon fiber type of thing, but do you do all that to a Tiptronic automatic car? Like, I don't know about that. Two more GT3 RSs came. So we have this black one with the gold wheels. Looks pretty sick. The decals you can barely see because they're just kind of matte black over the gloss black. But then this spec right here, so the gray with the blue wheels looks pretty cool. The black decals stick out a lot more obviously on the gray than the black. But yeah, these are pretty badass. Pretty good duo right here. And I really like this 718 Spyder we're about to see in green. Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen a green one before. I approve of that. It looks pretty good. Heading out, Jason is going to meet us for dinner, so he's going to leave two in those two cars. But pretty good lineup today. A ton of GT cars in a lot of different colors. And I think there's going to be another one next week.